Congratulations are indeed in order for me. Okay, now, so my AdSense PIN, my Google AdSense PIN is finally here in the palm of my hands. Okay, I would want to skip the part of what happened before this pin got to my hand, but I would want you to know that I just got this pin exactly after 5 weeks of applying, and I only applied once after my AdSense identity verification, and Google sent me email telling me that okay, your identity has been verified and you've sent a pin, we've mailed a pin to your post office. And exactly 3 weeks after, I'm getting a mail that my pin has been delivered. Less than 2 weeks after, this pin is getting into my hand. But I'm not going to lie, it almost went south. But I mean, when you serve a living God, things can't just go south like that. But in just one attempt, I got my pin, and I'm going to show you what I did. This video is centered on how you can successfully apply for Google AdSense PIN. Because without this PIN, I'm sorry, you can't verify your address. And if you don't verify your address within 4 months of doing your verification, you're going to get demonetized and your AdSense account might even get suspended. I'll be splitting this video into 2 parts. The first part is for those that are yet to their AdSense identity verification. Then the second part is for those that have already done their verification, just that they've applied and they couldn't get that PIN at the first attempt. Okay, now if you're here to do your identity verification or be about to, please go to your AdSense accounts. We have an option for 2 addresses. Now, what you do is on the first address, write your address, maybe your home address or your mailing address, if that is where you want to receive the PIN. The second option, you see another option to put under address. Please, at this point, don't put in any other second address. Put in your phone number. Put in your phone number there, and then complete the rest of whatever thing you want to complete before you click on submit. Because if you're just doing your verification for the first time, Google will not ask you to apply for AdSense verification PIN. They'll automatically use that form you filled when you're doing your verification identity to get the information that they need and know where they are sending your PIN to. So if you're hoping that you can choose any address and do your verification identity, and when it comes to AdSense PIN, you put a different address, it will not work. Depending on how you're going to do the thing, you might see only one option for address. That place that is saying street or whatever, please put in your phone number there. When you put in your phone number there, this is what you'll be saying something like that's now this is my address that Google I put in the first line of address. That second line of address is what is now showing my phone number. If I end up putting my phone number somewhere else, that thing will not appear here, and they'll not be able to call you. Because if you put your phone number there, anywhere your PIN, your mail, even if it gets the wrong address, they will be able to call you on phone to tell you that your PIN, your AdSense PIN, your password is there with them. If the place is far from you, 2 things are involved. Is either you ask them to send it to you where you are, or if you don't have time for that procedure, just ask them to open the mail and call out the digits for you, and maybe even discard it, just what you want. Now, this one is for those that have already done their verification before and their PIN was sent to them but did not see it. What you have to do is, before you go and click on reapply, or sorry, resend, because they also ask you to either you should just want to put in the PIN or to request for a new one. So before you start requesting for a new one, make sure you go to your settings and check your address, and even make sure that the postal code you're putting is even correct. Because if the postal code is not even correct, it might even be a problem to you, which will even affect where the thing will be entering or even landing at the end of the day. So you might want to have just tweak your address. Okay, just have a little tweaking on the address, change the address, and also put your phone number on the second line of address. Very important. There are always 2 options for 2 addresses. Either the first one shows your home address if it's your mailing address, or let it be the address of that your post office that is closest to you, and then you put your phone number. But I did not put the address of my post office. I had to put my own home address. I don't want stories. And then the second option was now my phone number. Okay, now there's also another thing. If you're filling your tax info form, there might be a problem, because maybe that point you're choosing if your home address is different from your mailing address. Whatever is in your mailing address might even be where that thing might be going to. So go and review your tax info and know if that is where the problem is. So make sure that even the mailing address is even correct. So at anywhere it gets to, they will call your phone and tell you to come and pick up your parcel. Or if you cannot come, tell them to open it and just call out the pin for you. That's just the thing, and you're done. Make sure that you have reworked on that your address. Very important. Now, if you are not sure which address to use, or maybe that the region where you're living in has issues with mailing, like it's even more complicated, and you don't have access to maybe post offices around you, you can contact me through my email is down here, and I'll give you post office address that you can use. So whenever it enters, I can go there and pick it up and give you. Okay, well, do always check out my other videos on AdSense, how to do your ID verification and how to link your bank account. And if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe and turn post notifications so that you're always going to make new videos. I will see you in my next one. Bye.